Do I get out of bed, or do I hit the snooze button and get a few more minutes of sleep? Do I go on my phone, or do I start getting ready? Do I shower now, eat breakfast later, or do I eat breakfast now and shower later? Do I wear my red shirt? Do I wear my blue shirt? Both are my favorite colors. Which color am I feeling right now? Should I wear high socks or short socks? My black shoes or my blue shoes? I get in my car. Do I take a risk and drive a few miles faster than the speed limit to get to school on time? Which street should I take to school? My day has barely begun, and I'm already exhausted from all these decisions that are running through my mind. 35,000. That's the number of decisions you will make by the end of the day. 226. That's the number of decisions you will make just on deciding what food to eat. Every second of the day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, and probably in my dreams too, is filled with these micro decisions. They're tedious, they're exhausting. Most of us probably don't consider how much these micro decisions consume our time. And more importantly, most of us don't realize how these micro decisions sap up our energy. When the brain makes a decision, it is flexing its muscles. And just like muscles, when the brain, when exercised a lot, can get tired. There's a term for this. It's called decision fatigue. In fact, there have been many studies over the topic of decision fatigue. The National Academy of Sciences conducted a study on over 1,000 parole judges, trying to find trends in parole decisions. What they found was remarkable and also shocking. The time of day that parole decisions were determined had a huge impact on judges' decision making. During the beginning of the day, as well as right after breaks, the percentage of parole decisions made that were favorable towards the detained persons was high, wavering above 50%. Then by the end of the day, as well as by the end of each work block after break, the percentage actually dropped as low as 0. What is evident here is that as the judges keep on making decisions throughout the day, they begin to run out of steam. Their ability to make good decisions decreases up until the point where they reject almost anyone who applies for parole. This study tells us something very important about the decision-making process. It isn't infinite. It isn't a wisp in the abstract puzzle of our minds telling us what to do. It is like a weak muscle that tires out. Decision fatigue is probably why when you go to Universal, the gift shops are located near the exit. You are tired of all the decisions you made all day about which ride to take, where to go, or when to eat lunch. On your way out, your ability to make reasonable decisions drops dramatically. Decisions like whether or not to teach your wanting child a lesson that he can't have every toy in the gift store, or to just buy the toys and get it over with. Decision fatigue is why, when you go shopping, the checkout location is always loaded with tons of junk food, rarely fruits or vegetables, always junk food. Can you take a guess why? In a world where our decision-making impacts everything about us, we cannot afford to let this muscle wear out on petty choices that have little to no effect on the big picture. All of these micro-decisions that we make are utterly useless and can, in fact, have a negative effect. Spending 15 minutes deciding on what shirt to wear to that party when, in fact, no one really cares about what you wear not only wastes your decision-making power, it simply wastes your time. This is what the geniuses of the world have figured out. This is why Mark Zuckerberg only wears his signature hoodie, or why Steve Jobs only wore his signature turtleneck. They didn't waste their brain space on such an inconsequential choice as what to wear. Recent studies have shown that choices or decisions that we make expend the same brain energy regardless of whether that choice was a small choice or a big choice. With that in mind, if there is one thing I want you all to take away from my speech, it is this. Instead of focusing on all the little micro decisions, try to focus on the big picture. Or just schedule your parole hearings for the morning. Thank you.